Sore. Hi, everybody. Oh, I forgot my earrings.
Welcome to the ranch.
We got to get our light on, too.
We're falling apart today.
No light. I
Okay.
don't have any earrings either.
We got nothing.
I feel naked.
I'm naked.
I feel naked.
I shouldn't have said it like that.
Ugh, that's a really bright light. It's too bright. It's too bright.
There you go. How's that?
Better.
All
Too
right.
bright. I don't like this one. I'm going to get a new one. I don't like it.
Okay. Monica does not like her face being shown.
I don't like this lighting. It's not good.
You don't like the lighting.
Mm-mm.
Are you sitting as close as you normally do?
I think so.
Okay. Well, let me scoot up a little bit. There we go. What's going on, everybody? So glad everybody was able to make it in here tonight.
I'm trying to send some pictures to our email so we can pull some up and share some pictures. Looks like someone got a bath. I took a shower.
Hey.
That's because I was covered in head to toe with dirt from the garden. I spent time in the garden today. It was the first time I had spent any time at all in my garden in probably close to 8 weeks. It has been a long time since I got into the garden, and it felt really good. I'm a little sore, but it felt really good. I'm really happy to be able to get in there, so it was worth it.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
But I was covered in head to toe for dirt and with dirt. Like I had what does Garrett call them?
Oh, granny beads.
Anybody call them granny beads? Like, you know, that like dirt ring you get in your neck? Maybe only thick people get it. So maybe if you're skinny, you don't get it.
I don't get it.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, it's like the little crease right there. It gets all sweaty and I get like a dirt ring right there. And then I get all gross. Hey, Sherman's Family Farm. Josh is in here. I can't be here long. I'm down here in the creek looking for things. Man, if you guys haven't been over to Sherman's, check them out. They suffered some loss during those tornadoes over the weekend. The flood lines, I guess the river or the creek came up. I don't know if it was just the creek or what, but basically so much stuff was flooded out and they lost so many things. So if you can go over there and give them some love, that'd be great. You go over to No Judgment with Tish Ross. Tish Ross, whatever. Go to her page too, and I'll get that up here in a second. If you go there, you can give towards a GoFundMe and stuff like that too. James Hall said, "Happy birthday, brother. May God bless you with every blessing he would like you to have. In Jesus' name, amen and amen." Sherman's Family Farm. Today's your birthday, Josh. Well, happy birthday, daggone it. That's
birthday.
Awesome. So yeah, I mean, that's awful. There were so many people that were hit with these storms this weekend.
We're going to give a shout out to everybody that's in here so far, and then we'll give you a rundown of
kind of what happened this weekend and
what happened for the whole weekend, and then what happened at Lake Tenkiller
at the meetup, yeah,
and then whatever else comes out. Now tonight's live will be about an hour. I have to be up about 4:00 in the morning,
and I have to make egg salad for lunches tomorrow.
Maybe that's a good poll. Are you a morning person? Yes or no?
Oh, that's a good one. Hold on, I'll get to it.
Yeah, let's get that poll
up. My word. My computer won't come up. I'm gonna try.
You're not gonna make a poll then, are you?
No, not until this comes up.
All right, very good.
But you know what? It's gonna be fine.
You know what? Let's start. We'll take it a hand poll, so as people say it.
You can't do it yet.
Oh, okay. All right, so don't vote yet. Nobody vote yet. So I want to give a shout out to Miss Roberta's Artistic Adventures. What's going on? Miss Jeannie Lipsky is in here.
I mean, Kit Kat.
As always, these ladies are faithful. We appreciate your support. Jesse's girl at Lazy Days Ahead, aka Lisa.
We get to have lunch with them.
Yeah.
Well, they already ate lunch.
We're going to get into that in just a minute. And then we got the lovely Jesse over at Lazy Days Ahead. Lovely James Hall.
We met.
We did meet. Mm-hmm. We'll go over that shortly. We got 7 Ken Homestead. What's going on out in Cali? Good to see you.
I'm trying to get my computer up and it's not working.
Yeah. We got Sherman Farms, Sherman's Family Farm.
That's Josh.
I want to be specific.
Mm-hmm.
That's important.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, Miss Brampton Gardner. What's going on? So glad that you're in here.
Come on.
Heather Landskren is in here. Appreciate that.
Hey, girl.
Here's
there you go.
Tish Ross over at No Judgment.
Yep. That's the stuff for Josh, probably. So if you go over there, you can find the stuff on her page. You can see all about that, and you can check out Josh and his family over on Sherman's Family Farm. Thank you, Jesse, so much for putting that stuff up. I can't get to my computer. It's like right here, like on the other side right here, and it won't come up. Like the screen is just frozen there.
I appreciate that you explained where it was, because they probably would have thought it was over on
You know what? I'm gonna see
This
if I can. Oh,
side.
I got it moving.
Oh,
Here.
hey, let's go. We have the lovely
you, Lord.
Regina rebooted in here. What's going on?
We got to meet her too.
All right.
So excited.
Brampton's asking, how was the play?
Okay, the play.
The play was funny.
Play was funny.
The play was funny, and it was exactly what I figured. Monica was going to whine and complain and cry about how unprepared and everybody was going to do horrible, and she was going to keep yelling at everybody. And guess what? It was funny. I do all the recording, not by choice, but because I'm told to. And I'm going to tell you something. It was really funny. A couple of times the camera started doing like this because I kind of rested the handheld piece in my gut. And some of the kids would say things that just, it was funny. It was very dry. I think that if you don't have a good dry sense of humor, you're probably not going to enjoy that play.
Yeah,
but I enjoyed it.
The kids, so I hadn't had a really clean rehearsal the entire time, so I was really concerned.
Here we
And
go.
I will say that
Local Life Outdoors
Hey,
is in here.
how are
What's
you?
going on?
looking and supporting from South Carolina. Whoop, whoop. My mom has a house in South Carolina. That's where
what
we'll
I'm
be
talking
going
about.
in July. I'm taking the kids out there in July. So just me, not Eric. He stays home.
Now
But
I
we'll go
can't
have
get a good look on that profile
Well, I
pic,
can
but
pull
is
it up
that
in
like
just a second.
a bodybuilder or
No,
something?
it's two people, baby.
Well, I see that,
Hold
but
on.
they look like bodybuilders. Or
So
something.
anyway, they did good. They didn't have
Don's are ramblings in here.
any-
This is fun cutting
I'm
you
a
off
morning
like
person
this.
by not by choice.
I like this.
I didn't have any clean rehearsals with them. I was literally giving them lines up until the final show. We had 3 full rehearsals, full dress, full costume, everything. We even had a double, and during the double, they still needed help with their lines. It was rough. It was rough. So at 5:30 is when we ran our double, which is basically them just saying their lines in a big circle, and they're just saying the lines through just as fast as they can. And they were still messing up. So I was not very optimistic, but you know what? God is so good, and he always makes it work. And so all the mess ups and things that they knew they did and I knew they did, nobody in the audience could tell. So
3B
it was
Homestead is up in here. What's
from
going
Oklahoma.
on?
So yeah, no, it was wonderful, and I was thankful. I will not be doing it again in the fall. I am taking a break.
Miss Broke Cowgirl
Hey!
Homestead up in here. What's
Yeah, y'all
going
been
on?
having some rain down there, haven't you? I heard somebody say earlier there was a lot of rain down there in the South Texas area, and they're getting some tornadoes out west right now.
So what a segue into our
weekend was busy.
weekend.
Started with the play day, right?
You're not going to try to cut me off just because
No,
I was
go ahead.
cutting you off.
Go ahead.
So 3B wasn't at the meetup, were they?
I don't know. I don't remember. I'm having trouble because I remember a lot of people, but I don't remember everybody.
Well, 3B, thank you for coming in. If this is your first time, just come in. Maybe loosen
Oh my word!
loosen
Glenn.
your belt, and let's get chill time. That's all it is. We're chilling, having some good time,
It's
conversation. Thursday therapy.
Thursday therapy.
We said it at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
That was cute.
20 inches of rain in 48 hours, Eric. That's a lot of rain.
So, all right. So we did the play. The play was funny. Monica, of course, whined and cried. And then after it was over, she was like, yeah, it was all right. It was good. It was funny.
We were not there. We are a new channel. Well, welcome in.
Welcome.
We're glad to have you.
Everybody show 3B some love. What's
I'm not
up?
usually eating right now, but I really wanted a Kit Kat, and I'm giving myself some grace and some chocolate.
Okay.
We don't
anyway,
usually have Kit Kats, and I wanted it.
You just had a Kit Kat in bed the other day.
It's because it was left over from the play.
Oh, leftovers are supposed to go?
Yeah, I got to get them out of the house.
I got you.
It's very important.
Troy, what's going on? Mr. Troy, glad to have you in here. So early Saturday morning, we wake up and out we go up to Oklahoma for 3B. Maybe you know where this is. Up towards, is that area considered Tahlequah?
We went south of Tahlequah. We stayed in Cookson
Okay.
at Lake Tenkiller, which is in Park Hill, Oklahoma, technically.
Miss Ann, what's going on? So glad you're in here. Thank you for coming in here. Okay. So like she said, we were in Cookson.
Mm-hmm.
She got distracted with her Kit Kat.
And I finally got the screen
she's
pulled
back.
up.
She's back.
I still got the screen pulled up.
Okay. Anyway, so we head up to Oklahoma. We go to the YouTube meetup at Lake Tenkiller, which this is what I don't understand. How is it Lake Tenkiller But on the bridge where all the water comes from, it says Illinois River. How does that work?
It's also the Canadian, South Canadian, North. It's like Canadian River or something.
I don't understand.
Oh,
Confusion up in OK, aka Oklahoma, in case you didn't know what I was talking about.
okay, good thing you clarified for everybody.
Yeah, I need to clarify for those who didn't know.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, we get up there. We had a wonderful meetup. Better than last year, I'm going to have to say. Better than last year.
It was. It was
What
very
part
good.
of South Carolina is that for your mom?
Florence. There's a house in Florence. It's about an hour west of Myrtle Beach.
There you go. So anyway, so we get there.
And a little kid, Eric. There you go. So the muscles that you thought was actually the.
It's not a 6-pack. It's the life vest.
It's the life vest. He thought that the little kid's 6-pack. It's not.
Okay.
So there you go.
The kid's not working out. He was just faking everybody.
I pulled it up for you.
His
name is Eric too. Hi, I'm Eric from Local Life Outdoors.
I think he's been in here before.
Very cool.
I'm pretty sure he's been here before.
He said he's a new
That's
channel.
20 minutes from him.
That's pretty cool.
So Miss Nancy over at Our Treasured Home, welcome in. We appreciate it. So we actually were greeted by James Hall, which was kind of funny because
walking his little baby.
We just pop out of the car and there he is. And he's like, hey, Monica.
He's like, hi, Monica. How are you? And I'm like, hi, I don't recognize you. And this is my fear of the entire trip because I don't know people's faces as much as I should. And I'm so afraid I'm going to get in front of somebody and not know who they are. And then I'm going to hurt someone's feelings. And I was like, I should get back into the truck right now. Don't even go. But then he made me feel better. He's like, James Hall. And I'm like, oh, hi, James. And then I felt better. But I literally had like a quick mental breakdown. I was like,
Miss Lisa Colovi,
hey, how are you? So yeah.
Miss Andale also is in here. Welcome.
I was a little nervous at first. I was like, I'm just going to get back into Sequoia. Never mind. I'm not going to go do this.
I remember now the
been a subscriber for a long time.
Profile pic.
Very cool. Well, glad to see you in here.
So yeah, so glad that you're in here.
Too.
No,
we've been subscribed to them. Well, we've been subscribed to them.
You're just saying that.
We're subscribed to him.
I think you're just saying that.
I'm just telling you.
Troy's saying he can't stay long, but he loves you.
Oh, yes.
And then he'll text you later.
All right. Thanks for coming in, Troy. That just means we can make fun of him sooner.
Yeah. James was rolling on the floor. He saw
it. You saw the fear in my eyes? You saw the fear, the immediate like shock.
Now, and so we met Regina as well. Here's the thing: is Regina was shocked that she knew me. Is what she's saying that?
Yeah.
But she had a shirt on that said Regina rebooted.
She could have just been fangirling somebody else.
Nah.
I knew it was you.
The profile pic.
Yeah, it's it. Dead giveaway.
Dead giveaway.
Mm-hmm. Got it. Everyone needs to wear their merch shirts. So people were wearing other people's merch shirts, throwing people. And then they were in 10 killer shirts, which were absolutely amazing. Mickey, shout out him. He did a great job. But because they were wearing other people's stuff, it's like I couldn't tell. And then I was getting nervous because I'm like, crud. I'm not going to know anybody. I'm going to know people, but not know them.
Yeah.
It's a little nervous, a little nerve wracking. Yeah, Sherman's is in date. Sherman Family Farms is David. David. I forgot to have my shirt on. Well, you were definitely wearing a shirt.
That one I was good with. Miss Regina, I was good with.
Yeah. See, Rochelle said the 10 killer shirt threw me off. Yeah. So you'd be watching videos of people and you're like, oh, what channel was that? And then you're like, oh, that's who it is. They're wearing a 10 killer shirt. So I can't tell who they really are.
Yeah.
You just walk around and say, hi, who are you? We should have name tags.
Well,
I think last year we had name tags.
No.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I said.
Oh, you know what? I think I did. Yeah.
Yeah, I filled out name tags for everybody.
I'll put Richard for me.
Monica didn't recognize me until I hollered at her. Get out of here. Nuh-uh, I knew who you were. Drop said, I wear a Ford ball cap because the wife hates Fords. Hey, Drops, how are you?
Brampton, I think that you meant to say something else. However, I'm not going to post that for everybody to read.
She's still shirtless, is what she's saying.
I think she meant shirtless.
I know. It's coming. Don't worry. It's coming. You will get a shirt. It is very much on its way. Jackie Sailor's in here.
Mr. Drops is in here. I highlighted it. I wasn't even paying attention. Miss
Yeah,
Jackie's in here. What's going on?
I could have made a killing selling Beard Balm. You could have. There's a lot of bearded people there.
Yeah.
Although I think only like 50% would use the balm. The rest of them are just all natural.
The rest of them are men.
The rest of them don't.
The rest of them are men.
They don't care for their beards.
Yeah, James, we knew you weren't. I didn't even pay attention to your shirt, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
What caught my attention with James was his dog. She was a pretty little thing.
Isn't Brampton Garter usually pantless? She does wear a lot of skirts and dresses and stuff.
Troy, I didn't expect that from you. Let's see. I probably got your shirt, Rochelle.
I did not send you extra shirts, Jesse.
I
You're
have
freaking me
extra
out.
Miss Sandy, how are you? Suburban homesteader,
Oh my gosh,
Wyoming to Arizona.
she's so cute. She's just coming to check the new subs to see how we're up again.
Well, is that all we're doing? Oh, I thought you were coming in because
She's
you
just
loved
coming in to
us.
check and see if we've gone up another K since she's been here last.
Mm-mm-mm.
I have pants and shirt on, but I did take something else off. Yeah, that's a nighttime thing. A lot of people do that. And well, we finally settled on here in Arkansas. I'm like, well, very good. Now you need to send me an email so that I can get your shirt sent to you too. Because I got Rochelle's address finally, and now I need to get yours.
Let's see. We got the lovely Jake over
Jesse-
at Nanya, Texas on the back
He
20.
said, Chelsea, better not stretch the neck out of my shirt. You're going to get your own. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
Oh, James didn't win a shirt, is what I'm
He didn't
guessing.
get a
here.
shirt.
I got you.
Oh, we finally got Butler Family Farms actually won our shirt. And so I've got their information too. So I'm actually going to go on tomorrow.
Weren't they there too?
Yes,
Yes,
they
they
won
were there.
our shirt
Okay.
that you were modeling.
Oh, yeah, I was doing a nice job modeling.
I know I missed it. I didn't get a chance.
It brought
to
me
model.
back to my high school model days. What are you laughing about?
When you got dressed up in the suit
Yeah.
and
it
you
was-
modeled on
it
the
was-
catwalk.
it
It was
was
senior modeling.
Senior model.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
right, baby. That's what I do.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Did you see me there?
I saw pictures. They had pictures
Oh.
you could buy from.
You were stalking me?
So the yearbook people took pictures of all the stuff during the year. And at the end of the year, when the seniors had pretty much had left, or maybe when they were still there, they would put these boards out and they would sell all the extra pictures. You could buy the picture for like 50 cents or whatever. Yay. Thank you, Heather. You could buy the pictures for like 50 cents. They were pinned up on this board. And so I went through all the pictures and looked for them. And sure enough, there was a picture of Eric and the girl he was walking with on the catwalk. And I bought the 3 or 4 pictures of him that they had. It was like $2. It cost me $2, but I got these gorgeous black and white pictures of Eric walking the catwalk, and we weren't even dating.
Psycho.
Anyway, kept him in my house for a long, long time. I still have him. I saw him a couple weeks ago when I was looking for pictures for my daughter. Yeah, that was me.
What's up, Mom? So glad you're in here.
The neck is not what I'm stretching out for you, Rochelle. Just saying. I'll be ready for Naked Gardening Day. That's right. That's coming up too.
Hedgy.
She's saying he.
Oh.
No, we did not see Lori. And I was joking. I was like, oh man, that little turd just left. She actually was there on Friday and then she wasn't there on Saturday. And you know what though? I'm really excited and glad that she went down there because I watched the video and she mentioned that one of the things that I don't know what an ambi turner is, but one of the things she said was that a model. Yeah, Eric, there you go.
Hey.
One of the things she mentioned in her video was that she has a lot of anxiety when it comes to storms and weather. And so for her to be driving back and forth on a storm day, it was a lot for her. So I'm really glad she got to go. Oh, yay. Good. I'm so glad, Dawn.
And welcome in, Hat
Yeah, welcome
Creek.
in. Yeah.
Appreciate you here.
Yeah, we missed you there yesterday or last weekend, this past weekend. But anyway, yeah, I was very
I think
proud
that was one
her.
of the songs they played.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I had to like work my stuff. You know what I mean?
But I was really proud of Lori for being there. It takes a lot when you have anxiety like that to be able to drive by yourself and to do something like that. And I think, Eric has kind of learned a little bit about that with me. So
You know how my ears don't work great all the time?
selective hearing.
So now that I'm looking back at the senior fashion show,
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure they were whooping me like, woo. It was more like, boo.
Maybe. Didn't matter. You looked hot. So that's fine.
As
Pictures
long
turned out.
as you think so.
Pictures turned out. That was good for me.
I
I didn't take the
didn't
pictures.
pics.
Yearbook people did. And
I
of
just had
course-
people following me taking pictures all
Of
the time.
course. No, they were taking pictures for the yearbook.
That's what they told you.
They were taking pictures.
Well, that's
of
what
the
they
yearbook.
told me.
I wasn't a part of the senior.
I was
the-
like, hey, what are you taking my picture for?
I wasn't a picture of
They're
the
like,
yearbook club then.
it's a yearbook, sir. I said, okay,
That's not even true.
you may take it.
Not even true. You just walked on the catwalk and you enjoyed it. They had like a senior fashion show for all the seniors and they did this thing and I wasn't there, but I got to I got to see the pictures later. And of course I had a crush on him. His entire like senior year, I had a crush on him. And so, yeah, I was just telling somebody the other day, from Zoolander.
Did you say hi to Christine yet?
Hey, Christine. No fun.
There we
Christine's
go.
here. Woo-hoo. No
Hey,
fun, Christine.
You know what? She really was not that big of a stick in the mud.
I'll find the pictures and put them on my community page later. Don't worry. Yeah. As long as she didn't build a shrine, Eric, you're okay. No shrine. At least I took it down before we got married, so it's fine.
Yeah, it was funny because whenever I would go over to her house, of course, I wasn't allowed to really go in her bedroom.
No.
But it was on the main floor where everybody was. But I remember she would always say, "Give me 5." She'd run in there and you hear things like,
blow the candles out.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
What is she typing tonight?
How are you not popping the pictures up?
How is that not? How is that how? How is she?
That's how. She's a garden person.
She's typing inappropriate things tonight.
That's a garden hoe, first of all.
It's Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, ambiturner, one that has the ability to turn both ways. I am not an ambiturner. I can't turn left. Oh, not ambidextrous, not an ambiturner. Love it. Yeah, I did. I gave lots of hugs.
Yeah.
And Lori gave hugs. I saw on Lori's video, she gave hugs. I think she got a rash afterwards, but she did give hugs. Now I'm joking about the rash.
I feel like if she's going to yell at us for being critical about her spelling, that she could probably make that sentence.
Christine, quiet down, everyone. I think she meant, here's Christine. Quiet down, everybody.
Or, hey, Christine.
Hey, Christine. Quiet down, everyone. Oh, yeah, because she's here.
I feel like we're doing like a choose your own adventure thing right now.
Oh, so we have to decode what Brampton Gardener's saying. It's like a mystery. Yeah. Good. Hat Creek said, we had a Cub Scout family camp and I am the camp director. Come on, Eric. You're like moving it off the screen.
It's right there.
No, I don't like it there. I want it here. And so I had to be there. We couldn't come. Aw. And Brampton Gardener said, stalkers.
Too particular.
I am. I like it right there. So Brampton Gardener said, this phone is tiny. Deal with it.
Hey, did you?
Yes, he did. Drops.
Did you put up the poll?
Not yet. I'll do it now. It's in the closet behind them.
I did. I did marry my stalker.
Yeah.
I figured if she would be willing to die for me.
What?
That was the woman I wanted.
Die for you?
Mm-hmm. Or
I can't
kill
hold on.
for me? I don't know.
Accounts.
Huh?
I have to switch accounts. Hold on.
Oh, my goodness.
Seriously, I gave you a thumbs up, though, for my other
Thanks
one.
for the compliment. Miss Emma, welcome. I see Dad over here, Texan carnivore.
Wait, what's the poll?
Are you a morning person? All right. Let's see. Don't let the Stockholm syndrome, or don't call that the Stockholm syndrome.
I don't think so. Well, maybe when you marry her. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so the poll is already a morning person because Eric has to get up for work really early in the morning. And so he was saying whether you're a morning person. Hey, Christine, I'm surprised you aren't playing Cahoots.
Yeah.
Get it right, Eric. Howdy, Monica. Hey, how are you, Charles?
Welcome in, Charles.
Hey, Sarah, Homesteading Hustles in here.
Man, lots of people up in here. Appreciate it.
Yeah, wait, who did she kill? I didn't kill anybody.
Wanda, Louisiana style.
Hey there, how are you?
What's
Thanks
going
for
on?
Coming in.
I think you are new here. I don't remember seeing you hopping in here before. So
Creek.
welcome. We appreciate you. Everybody say hey to Wanda.
Hat Creek says, I'm a morning person if morning is noon. LOL. That's a homeschool mom for you.
All right. So, and Rick over at
Rick.
Cape Cod. Welcome to My Cape Cod Life.
How are you?
Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So we went up to the meetup and
I'm trying to send a few pictures over to our Instagram.
Yeah, I think everything turned out pretty nice. There was a lot of people there. People were very friendly. People would speak to you. It's a little bit different than last year. I felt like it was a little bit more reserved, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that everybody that was involved in putting this together, I'm not quite sure exactly everybody that put it together. I know that the Gillums were involved in that, and they did a very nice job. It was very nice. I enjoyed myself a lot. I enjoyed a lot of the conversation. That was one of the things that Monica asked me was who or what person did I enjoy speaking to the most? And let me think if I can remember the guy's name. I have his card, but the reason why I enjoyed talking to this guy so much was because he does work that I have thought about and wanted to do.
Oh, was that Rainy Ridge? Or no, was it? Tilted K? No.
can't-
Was his name Eric? No, it wasn't Eric.
Oh, it was Eric. You're right.
That
How
is
did I not
Eric.
remember that?
I know.
Anyway, but no, it was awesome because he does a lot of wood,
Rochelle.
a lot of woodwork, and he puts the epoxy over
Him
it.
and his wife do it. I
Yeah,
bet you they would know in the chat. I don't know if it was Rainy Ridge. I don't know who it is.
it was Eric. I remember that now.
I know. I saw them in someone else's chat earlier, and I can never find them on Rainy Ridge. Eric
Well-
and Tina Rainey. That's them.
Yeah. So I see that Wanda is not sure
There
where
you go.
she is
Eric and
right
Tina,
now.
right there.
We're going to have to send out an Amber Alert for
I
Wanda.
think I'm new here. You are new here.
She's not sure. She thinks. So Wanda, anybody that comes in here, you are free game for us to pick on for a little bit. We try to have fun. Grace and Fire, what's going on? I've been here for a bit, feeling normal with the misspelling Rochelle. Story of my life. Well, you know what? I love giving people a hard time because I'm a horrible speller. So when I pick up on it, that's pretty bad. Let's see. So we got there. We met a lot of people. They had a lot of different giveaways and stuff like that. Troy asked earlier who won the ladle. Do you know who won that?
Oh, there was somebody commented up in there too. I hear about Rochelle serious. It's story of my life. Sarah makes me so good. Hey, Grace and Fire, how are you? Eric asked me why I didn't wear
Look.
makeup. You asked her why she didn't wear makeup?
She took it all wrong. She was
Eric.
she was on the lot. That's not what I said.
What is your
Not
problem?
what I said. Not what I said.
Glenda's in here. Hi, Glenda.
What happened was I went up on their live when they were at the campgrounds, and I turned around and looked at her, and she looked all gussied up. So I had asked her if she put makeup on. That's what I asked. So if you'd be looking good and you didn't put makeup on, I mean, that's good, right?
Oh my gosh. Yes, but yeah.
But what?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. So we met a lot of people. We got to meet Mr. Charles over at my Arkansas
Fallen Arkansas veterans.
There we go.
So I have pictures, and I was thinking about seeing if we could share our screen and we could show some pictures from our meetup.
Okay.
Because I wasn't able to put all of them. I haven't put them on the community page yet, and I'm going to put them on the community tab. I just wasn't able to put them on there yet. I started to, and I got kind of confused. Hey, Butler Family Farm, Tony and Angie, I believe.
Take that off then. If you want.
I got your email, so I'm going to get on. I'll get online tomorrow and order that shirt for you. I think last year was a lot of firsts for a lot of people first meet up. Story of my life. Siri makes new statements in a way. Rainy Ridge. It was Rainy Ridge. Okay. Yeah. Hey, how are you, Maureen? How are you?
Welcome in, Miss Maureen.
Yeah.
She's my co-worker.
Oh, okay. Very nice.
Troy's got to head out.
Troy's
but
gone. Yeah,
thank
he
you for
left
coming
out.
In here.
Two
Are
Girls,
you-
Bees and Gardens in here.
John and Sarah.
Well done. High five. You remembered her name. You're so smart. I'm so proud of you.
I didn't know who Christine was. Look, here's the thing. Look, when you're not real famous,
Yeah.
I don't remember the face.
Drop said he's going to buy you a foot extractor for Christmas. So you can get your foot out of your mouth. Were you laughing or smiling, Christine? That could have been it. She was.
You know what? That's actually what I said to her. I said I didn't recognize her because she had a smile on her face.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
But she was really happy to meet me. So I was glad to hear about that.
Even though I'm retired, I still get up at 3, 4 a.m. I guess for 45 years doing so far work. LOL. My dad does the same thing. My dad's been retired since like 2008. And the man still wakes up at 6 a.m. And I'm like, Dad, why? This makes no sense.
Yeah.
Aw, thank you so much, Miss Sandy. We appreciate you. You should have called it. Okay, hold on. I'm going to go and I'm going to.
All right. I'm going to talk while you're.
You have to just pay attention there. Just look at the screen. Pretend.
Man.
I totally
we're back?
mess up everything.
Okay. Wow.
Because I like type something in
Get
wrong.
back over on the thing so I can see.
No, I hit airplane mode on the thing.
Oh
There's a
my
stupid airplane
goodness.
mode.
Can everybody
Hold on.
hear us?
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
That's what happens when I try to do
Monica's-
something.
she's
Just pay attention.
She's pushing buttons.
Just pay attention.
Yeah. Yeah. We were gone.
He's
Just
so
going.
nervous.
Everybody was nervous about us.
Yeah, okay.
I was nervous. They thought you were stalking again.
Okay, so here is going to be our pictures. Let me pull up my Facebook actually. So I'm going to do this and I'm going to pull these up. Big screen. Okay, so we're going to share a screen and I will show you guys. I totally did.
that one, yeah.
This one right here.
I think that's the one you want.
And then I'll do this, not that. I'm going to do present.
Yeah, so we're going to get some pictures pulled up
And
here.
we'll do some pictures. I'm going to share my window. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so here we go. So we can share the tab. Let's see. I don't think we want that one. I think we want, what do we want, Eric? This one?
Yeah, do that one.
Oh, we're in the small. There you go.
There you go.
Okay, so we'll show us. All right, so this is when we're getting ready to leave. And we'll show you really quick. And then we got to meet Mr. Charles.
Oh, so
super exciting.
So let me say this real quick. This is one
Hey,
thing.
Gypsy Trails, how are you? Welcome in.
Oh, wow. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much for that super chat. You're so
Appreciate
sweet.
that. So let me tell you something about this right here. And Gypsy Trails, are they new in here?
And Shadow Rose is in here too. Hi, I'm a new subscriber. It's great to know your channel now. You both seem wicked sweet. Thank you so much. You're so cool.
Let's
Thank you.
go.
That's awesome.
Well,
Thank you for coming in.
I'll give Monica the sweeter card on that one.
You're
I'm
so
the
sweet.
funnier one. She's the sweeter one. Okay. Anyway, make sure you hit that poll when you come in. Hit the thumbs up.
Yeah.
Okay. So we met Mr. Charles.
Randall at Gypsy Trails. I'm writing that down so I don't forget.
Mr. Charles does some awesome work for military
I have on a
folks.
sling. I was wearing a little thing. Gypsy Trails is the black boxer. That baby is on here too.
Oh yeah, let's go. We're going to
Very
get
cool.
to that picture in a minute.
Okay, so that's Randall. Got it.
That's right. I remember that now. So we met Mr. Charles, and they had a couple different raffles. I thought this was really cool thing that Christine and again the Gillums and everybody that put together is they did the 50-50s. I didn't know what that meant. 50-50s basically you get to keep 50% of the pot. The other 50% of the pot.
There's his puppy.
You already changed the picture?
Sorry. Mr. Charles, keep talking. You're listening.
The 50% goes to whatever,
Whoever's doing it.
whoever's doing it or whatever.
And it was
So,
Mr. Charles.
The thing was that on both of the 50-50 raffles, both people donated all that money back to Mr. Charles. And it was over $3,000.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That was raised for this man
Yeah.
to do the work that he does for military families.
And to help with his arrangements and things that he's going to need because there's a lot going on with him. And so they're going to need some help with that. So
yeah.
it's awesome. So there's just a picture of me. There is Mr. Randall's little puppy. Look how cute the baby is.
So while after we were talking to Mr. Charles for a few minutes, we saw this dog and I'm like, this looks just like a boxer.
So stinking cute.
Oh my goodness, it was so cute.
Reverse Brindle.
So soft.
So there's a bunch of people at the meetup. Of course, you know her.
This is somebody that most people would not recognize because of the smile, and she's having a good time.
She is having a beautiful, beautiful time.
Now, I'm not quite sure why she felt it necessary
to wear
have
double glasses.
2 sets of glasses.
That's
but
for
maybe
seeing.
it's double fun.
That's for seeing in the sun. This is for seeing in the regular.
I see. Okay.
And then you were chatting with Tish Ross, and finally Tish Ross. I said it 5 times without messing
There
up.
you go.
Boom, baby.
So proud of you.
Thank you.
So this is why are you?
Come on, keep going. You just take it
so
too
it's
long.
Tish Ross. Now we had a really nice conversation.
Mhm.
Look at her; she was getting emotional because
She's not getting emotional.
this video I
She's
was
like,
showing.
I need to get away from this man.
No, we were talking about working out and running and stuff like
Yeah.
that. She was all in.
And then I got to meet some beautiful people. Look at that. Regina Rebooted wearing her shirt.
Let's go.
And then we got Jan.
That's how I knew who it was.
Yeah. And then we got Critter Creek. We got Mickey from Critter Creek over there. So I got a picture of all them beautiful people. And of course, Regina's dog. Look how stinking handsome. Absolutely handsome. Look at his little lip tucked in there.
Her.
So cute. Or her.
Yeah.
I did, Abigail. Stop judging me. And of course,
I wonder who that is.
Jesse. He's got his name on his shirt. Okay. You couldn't miss him. Jesse.
There
And
you
then
go.
Lisa. Absolutely beautiful. And then this is when we were finished up doing all the award, like the, just kind of the announcing and things like that. And we had all prayed. And I think they had done a big picture with Charles. So that was pretty cool. And of course, our guy, Brian, we hung out with Brian like half the time we were there. We got to sit and chat with him.
Now, you know what? Let's go back to that for a second because I'm going to spill the beans on this man right here.
That his beard is longer than it actually is in the picture.
Yes, he actually had a little clip.
Wild.
I don't even know what you want to call those.
It's a little hair clip.
like a little banana clip.
He offered me the brown ones.
that he,
because my hair is growing.
so I was a little concerned that he was wearing women's apparel, but excuse me.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. And then I got to meet Miss Hardneck from Hardneck Farms.
Lovely lady.
And then I'm trying to think.
And you know what? She was really that tiny, by the way.
She was that tiny.
She's a tiny lady.
Well, I was sitting and she was still that tiny.
She was standing up?
No, she was kneeling.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then I got a picture of Jesse and Johnny when they were just sitting there chatting.
And you know what?
They were like so chill. This was the best part.
Yes, this was the epitome. Is that a good thing?
The epitome, the highlight of your night, of your day.
Yeah, because
this
is what we did. Like Mr. Gillum here and Mr. Jesse, they were, done doing what they had to do.
Yeah.
And so Jesse was going off somewhere. I'm like, hey. So he came over and he sat down and we started chit-chatting. And then Johnny came over.
Yeah, it was nice just hanging out.
It kind of felt like just being out on the farm with all the guys. We're just kind of sitting back, relaxing, having time, chatting with one another. And
then I took a picture of
the dog that almost killed me.
So this is Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show, or Two Old People on the Couch.
That dog
this is their dog. Well, I got a picture because I was going to send it to. I don't know if I sent it to Jake or not. This is actually one of Jake's puppies that they had on the farm like 2 years ago. So that's pretty awesome. Gypsy Trails. Hey, how are you? Oh, wait, are you doing it again? Am I way behind?
No, I think it
just came up again.
Finalized.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Wait, who else did we say? Let's see. People are talking. Group of people are the best. They are. I know.
Well, that was what was cool
Regina
about
had
this.
The coolest shirt. How many people did I hug? Like everybody.
She did.
Like everybody, John. No joke.
So
everybody.
I guess she didn't hate anybody this time.
I didn't hate a single person.
So
that's when we were getting ready to leave.
It's when she put makeup on.
Oh my gosh.
I'll say though about the dog thing, that just shows about the community that we have, because Jake gave him that dog or sold him, whatever it was, but to know that that's how tight knit group these people are is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. That's the second time he gave $10. Thank you so much. You did not have to do that. You guys are crazy. That's crazy. Awesome.
Gypsy, thank you so much.
So much. That's Randall. I'm going to remember his name. Randall.
Rookies.
That is so funny.
He said rookies.
Have a great night, everyone. Bye, Sandy. Thanks for coming in. And then I've got James was the first to get a hug. That's true. And then we got Amy from Leonard Mountain. Is it Leonard Mountain Farm? I got to go look. It's not spelled like regular Leonard. I see her all the time. It's Leonard like that. Leonard Mountain Homestead. There it is. I was just watching one of her videos yesterday. Leonard Mountain Homestead. And we got to meet her, which is awesome. And like she had so much family there. You got to meet her son right when we were getting ready to leave. And he said he had a channel. And I said, that's Amy's son. So that's pretty cool. And then the next day.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
We got to hang out with some friends from our meetup last year. And, the thing is about these meetups, it's so much fun because we got to make friends that were like we keep them, like we can keep people.
Yeah.
And so we got to meet up with the Tates the next day from
Yeah.
Team Tate Outdoors.
So they weren't able to make it to the meetup.
Yeah. They actually had some things that came up actually beyond that.
Thunderstick Homestead. What's going on, man?
Hey, Bowen, how are you? And that was Amy. I think it was Amy from Leonard Mountain Homestead is the picture before. But we got to hang out with the Tates.
And these were all the kids playing.
Some of the kids were downstairs playing. Some of them were outside. Then we got together outside. They had a ping pong table at our Airbnb. And we got the guys going this mean game of ping pong. It was for real. And then I was taking a picture of them when they were getting ready to leave because he was showing us one of their kids got baptized, which is awesome. And there they are, Linda and Donovan.
Yeah. And what was cool about that too.
So cool.
What was cool about that too is that we were able to bring our beef.
Yeah.
For dinner or for lunch, so we could make some homegrown beef burgers.
Yeah.
We were able to bless them with some summer sausages
and some beef jerky and some beef sticks. They got all of it.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah. And then we went on the hike real quick. Gypsy Trail says, I already know you can't, but I really wish you two were coming to Blue Mountain. I know. I'm so sorry. Trops, you know what? Loose Fall said hug a lot of people too, I'm sure. She came in late at night. I wish they were random. I wasn't able to get to 10 Killer. I know. I got us a lot of people are going over to Blue Mountain. We are definitely not able to. Monica hugged the Gillums on our live. It was memorialized. It is. It's there. It was there. You can see it.
So this is our lovely family.
Yes, this is my private Facebook page. So you guys are going to see all the Facebook stuff that I put up for my family and friends back home. But we went to go to a creek. And so thankfully, Johnny is like the guy that knows everything, Johnny Gillum. And he told us how to get down to this creek, and it had rained. It had rained Saturday night. So the creek was way up, much more than it was normally, I guess. Well, at least more than it was on Saturday when we went past.
You know the old saying,
no.
Lord willing and the creek don't rise?
There you go.
Well, that creek was risen.
It was risen. So it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Honestly, we had a good time. I took some pictures. There's Eric working on some serious drone footage. He was working hard. And then we got some of our kids getting into the water, enjoying themselves. It was cold. They were picking up rocks like you would not believe. I had that little like bag I was wearing. And literally every 5 seconds, one of the kids was like, Mom, take this rock. Mom, take this rock now. And I'm like, I cannot take rocks home. Eric's having a good time, laughing it up, really enjoying himself with everybody. I love that picture of you. He was mad because I told him I wasn't going to take the rock. I actually took one of the kids' rocks the one time. They showed it to me and I'm like, oh, this is great. I'm not keeping it. And they're like, yes, keep it. And I threw it back in the water. He was so mad. I was like, it's fine. You're fine. You'll survive. But
so this I was actually working on. I'm working on a video that needed a rock to be skipped.
Yes, he needed a skippable rock.
I was taking one for the team because the rock was coming towards me.
Yes. He was skipping
the only reason I was willing to do this was because it was my oldest son. He's got a very good, accurate arm.
Yeah, wow.
A former third baseman.
Mm-hmm.
So to be able to trust him that he wasn't going to hit me with it, I was feeling it.
They were all in the water having a good time. And even Caleb, I think he got like really wet, the oldest. He was really going for it. And they had a good time. And of course, my two lovely, the daughter and daughter-in-law, beautiful. We had a good time. We really did. We were just able to sit and relax and have fun. And of course, the classic picture Eric always likes to take of him I always try to get good pictures of me and him. And instead he'll just kiss me on the cheek instead. But no, they were smacking into rocks. They were drying off. I wanted to make sure I documented this with my family. This was Jonathan. Literally Sunday night as we had to leave Monday. Okay. So they had this beautiful, we got this big Airbnb, this beautiful house. And in the house, they had a Wii. And so Jonathan and I started like kind of a tournament and we really were playing. He's playing the basketball game there. And so basically him and I were up until almost 2 a.m. trying to beat each other's high scores. So I maxed out. I got the same high score twice. So I'm going to say I'm the winner. I'm just saying. But,
thanks.
Yeah. And then we got to have lunch with beautiful Jesse and Lisa.
Yeah.
They stopped off.
We actually were
McAllister
speeding up to try to catch up with them. We caught them on their live and was able to locate where they were.
We were following them like stalkers. It's a good thing I have stalking expertise. And these are pictures that Abigail took of the creek we were in. The kids all splashing together and having a good time, rocks and all. And then this was at 10 Killer when they went fishing a little bit. Oh no, actually, yeah, this was a 10 Killer when they went fishing. It was very windy.
Yeah.
Some of the kids just doing their thing in the creek and having a good time, skipping that rock. Look at that. You can see him skipping right across. It's awesome. And then we were headed back. We did stop off.
Oh,
did we lose it?
No.
Oh, we did stop off, but I didn't have it on there. You can go ahead and cancel. We did stop off at this really great memorial in Paris, Texas, and that was super fun. And I will say that we had a good time I felt like a bland stalkie. You were a victim of my stalking. I am skilled now, very skilled. But when you have a live that you're doing and you're traveling, it's kind of easy for people to stalk you if you just keep telling them what mile marker you're at.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it wasn't hard.
So if you haven't had a chance yet, go over and check out Gypsy Trails. I didn't get to highlight that earlier because we were in the middle of that long speech that Monica just gave. But and then Tish Ross is in here. What's going
Tish, on? I already said your name 5 times fast.
Yeah, she definitely did. Mr. Johnny's in here. I don't know if we shouted that out earlier. So anybody else that I've missed, please make sure you let us know so we can call you out by name.
Oh my God.
But make sure you get over there and show some love to those new channels that are in here that are part of the community. If you come in once, you're really part of the fam.
Yep.
You come in twice, people will start talking to you even more, and 3 times the charm.
So Charles did say, he said, all the money that was gifted to me will go to my kids to help pay for final bills, gas, hotel staying there, and loading up all of my stuff, closing bank accounts, and so on. So he was, very, very blessed over the weekend, and he was thankful for all that. And that is such an important thing to help out your kids. And I know that he's appreciative. So yeah, the Gillums are the best. They're so great. And Miss Rebecca Touched by Yarn is in here. Hello.
What's
How
going
are
on?
you?
So
We
glad
missed
you're
you
in
this
here.
weekend,
Yeah.
but we knew you would be there if you could. So yeah, it was honestly, it was a very nice time. We were really, really blessed by the time to spend with family too. It's funny because I felt like such a jerk because I was like, oh my gosh, people were handing out their stickers and all these fun things. And I feel so stupid for not taking any of my own merch. And then I was like, you know what? I've been looking forward to this kind of as a vacation for so long. And so I'm just going to enjoy it as a vacation. And so I kind of did. It was like going to a family reunion first and then just hanging out with the kids and Eric afterwards. And that's the way I looked at it. And it was amazing. And I was so happy. So yeah.
So one
Yeah.
thing.
And don't forget to go over and check out Josh at Sherman Family Farms and give him some love.
Yeah. And so where did that go?
Right there, Roberta. And donate if possible. If you can, yeah.
We had kind of talked about this earlier. Sherman was in here and
Josh was in here, yeah.
Yeah. So one of the things we didn't really talk about going from Saturday into Sunday was the storms that hit up there in Oklahoma. And things got pretty ugly up there for us for a little bit.
So yeah, you guys they were out on the water on Sunday when there was a big old water spout. And they were actually down. My daughter and I were still back at the place. And they went like 10, 15 minutes south. And there was a water spout on the Canadian River part of it right there. So it was another little area, probably another 10 minutes south of them. And this like big old water spout popped up. There was a tornado warned storm right there. And I'm like, hi guys, you need to be mindful. Like you guys need to be careful. You need to come. That's so sweet, Jesse. But yeah, I was like, you guys need to like be watching the weather because it's not okay to be just staying like right there on the lake.
Tell them about the night. We're not worried about the
well in the evening. So I'm not sure how it works in Oklahoma. I feel like it's a little different, but we were up watching the storms, watching all those storms coming through. And I was really concerned with a lot of the people that were on Lake Tenkiller still because I knew it was going to get ugly. And they were only just right north of us, about a mile. And so we got an alert at like 1:30. There was a tornado warning on us. I'm like, this is so weird. Well, it was the storm that hit Marietta. And that was about 15 miles north of Tenkiller and all that. But because I guess it hit the county, it clipped the county. So they warned the entire county, even though we were below it. So that one we got alarmed on our phone for. And my daughter and I are like watching and I'm like, it's not that close. I mean, it's close, but it's not. And I was so thankful that we were looking at the radar and watching it. And it was like, as soon as it hit Tenkiller, it almost just dissipated. Like the warning parts of it, the really severe stuff just kind of like went up and down. It was really amazing. And I was praying hard because I just knew there were a lot of people in tents. I thought about Brian, who was in his vehicle. I kept thinking about, Tish and Pooch, like doing their thing. And I'm like, there's just so many people that are camping in their vehicles or in little campers. And this is dangerous. So yeah, Josh lost all his livestock and pets, all coops, greenhouse and growing tools and seeds and trays, all types of tools, and damaged all vehicles to the flooding. Yeah, it was a lot. There was a lot of damage. I was watching the Arms family homestead and they lost a lot too, meaning they lost a lot of just different things. There was a lot of things damaged, like their greenhouse had like 4 feet of water. They lost a baby donkey. One of their mamas had given birth like right on the eclipse, I guess. And I don't usually watch the Arms family, but I had stumbled onto and I realized that they're in the same area. The Arms family and Josh, they're all in the Davis, Oklahoma area. And I believe they're in the Davis, Oklahoma area. And so, yeah, devastating. It's awful. I mean, that's very close to Sulphur. And Sulphur is kind of like their downtown.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like where we are to Greenville or Rockwall. It's their downtown. So yeah, it's crazy. So 3B, the Tenkiller meet up every year. So this is the second year that we have been a part of it. We've only just been to it. We're not in charge of anything with it, but we just attended, and they may do it again next year. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Hey, Full Blown Country is here. Pooch is here pondering while eating Twizzlers. Well, I just ate I do have a little piece of Twix. I mean, I have a little piece of Kit Kat left. Oh, do you want this?
No, you go ahead.
Here, you have Rush.
No.
I'll share with you.
I'm trying to get my beach body ready. No, I'm good. Thank you.
I need to keep it extra a little thick so that way nobody tries to steal me. I'm just saying, I'm harder to snatch up. I'd be losing too much weight. People can just take me.
Yeah.
Can't kidnap a big girl.
Okay.
I'm just saying. They're expecting 99 tornado like season to be safe, y'all. Yeah. It's definitely going to be a season for that. We've had a lot. I think they were just saying that this was the second busiest tornado April in this area since 2011. And in 2011, there were over 600, I think is what they said, over 600 storms in the month of April alone. Crazy.
Miss Tish Ross is asking about the stair climb event, and that should be in March, I believe, is when they do it every year.
Mm-hmm.
I will keep you in mind next year.
Yeah, we'll let you know. Yeah, find out the house they bought. This little town used to be the jail. Guess where jail? That's so cool. But you bought a house that used to be a jail. I wonder if there's like spooky stuff. I wonder if people died in there.
Wow.
In the jail because they were in solitary confinement because they murdered people. I wonder if there were murderers in your house, aka the old jail. That's so wild. That's so cool. That is so cool. You need to make a separate channel just on the cool stuff of your house. It's going to be called Cool Jailhouse.
I think you oversold it.
Dude, that would be so cool.
No.
Mm-hmm.
That's sad about the Arms family. DJ lives her donkeys. That one was named Baker. Oh, lost her one of her donkeys.
Yeah.
And her mother lost her business.
The Buffalo Hippie.
The Buffalo Hippie.
Yeah, that was downtown. Brandon at the Eddy Family Farm is a reserve officer, a sheriff, and was installed for one of the tornadoes hit. Yeah, actually, I saw that video he did today. He got to his brother's house in time, got in the shelter, and then a tree fell on top of the shelter. So they couldn't get out of the storm shelter. Thankfully, he had his radio, and the police were able to cut him out of that storm shelter. I was like, that's wild. Okay, so last year it was called the Mid-America. This year was our first annual 10 Killer YouTube meetup, and it will be happening again next year and the year after, etc. So there you go.
All right. Well, that would be the guy that knows.
There you go. Gillum Farms can do it. CN Tower. I don't know what that means. It's hard
it's
to
this
decode.
Game that we have to play with Brampton every night.
Yeah, it's decoding Rochelle.
Yeah.
She sent me some really good Instagram stuff lately. I was watching some of it. It was great.
Oh, can you show me tonight while I'm trying to sleep?
No, thanks though. Rude. It's supposed to be a really bad tornado season comparable to 99. Yeah, it is. It's supposed to be a pretty rough season. So far, it's showing up, that's for sure. We bought the house from a former cop, firefighter, and preacher. There was a cop, firefighter, and a preacher that all lived in a jailhouse.
It sounds like one of them jokes.
Sounds like the start of a joke.
Yeah.
Anyone going to Roy Feek Homestead? I can't see it because he just took it off. Roy Feek's Homestead event coming up next month. We're headed there to Tennessee. That's awesome.
Wow.
Very cool. I think Alicia went there before. She said it was awesome. I don't know if she went to the event. I just know she went to his place.
Oh, the CN Tower.
Oh, that's so cool. They do the stair climb too. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Rory Feek is the sweetest guy. I enjoyed meeting him last year. I would love to go to his event. That is so cool.
Who's this guy? Who's Rory?
Rory Feek. Remember the lady that had cancer and she passed away and I bought all her music
a few
years ago?
Yeah.
That was his wife.
Okay.
And Joey was his wife. And Rory is the husband that's raising his little girl, their little girl all by himself. So yeah.
I thought were they not musicians or
they were musicians. They're musician homesteaders. He went homesteading because he wanted his little girl to have that experience. She has Down syndrome. Okay. And so she like it just absorbs everything into he just pours his whole life into her. It's just amazing. He's an amazing dude. Monica, I would like to thank you and Eric for coming to 10 Killer. Well, thank you so much, Johnny. Thank you for having it. You don't need to thank us for coming.
Yeah.
I'm glad we could come. I think honestly, I was probably more afraid of not coming because Brian would probably find us and come beat us up or something.
Yeah.
Because he was pretty much like, you have to come. But it was really nice. And I'm just glad I got to sit there and hang out with people and just sit and chill. And I don't know if you were in here, Johnny, but Eric said that sitting there talking around in a circle, kind of just chatting with you and Jesse and Brian and everybody was kind of like the highlight of his 10 Killer day. So that's kind of cool. So 144 flights of stairs, Eric. I think that beats yours.
Yeah. We were at 69.
Yeah, that beats yours. We're all getting married again soon, too. Oh, that's so amazing. We shoved the parrot in the church, so there was singing. Oh, my gosh. Stair climbing, is that the thing they do on 9/11?
They probably did.
Yeah. That NATO that touchdown in Nebraska F4 was 2 miles from my gal's house. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. Where are we at on that poll over there?
Okay, let's check the poll. Okay, we've got a 57% says yes. They're morning people.
What do you say about you?
I am not a morning person. Are you kidding me? Absolutely not. I am a
Yeah.
nighttime person. I mean, honestly, though, maybe it's changing as I'm getting older. I don't want to wake up in the morning, but I probably function really well in the morning. It was nice to chill out and chat with the Bland clan. Yes. Well, the funny
really
thing
was.
is that it was really cool because like our kids just rolled out, right? Our kids just left. They were like, "This is boring. We're leaving." Nothing against the Gillums or anybody that set it up because it's just for my kids. It just wasn't their cup of tea. They wanted to fish and then they wanted
Yeah.
to go home because,
Which was fine.
like you could see, we had all kinds of fun stuff at this house. And so they were done. They wanted to just be there, which was totally fine. But it was really nice that they could just go back and hang out there. And then
Yeah.
we didn't have to be there. We could just hang out with our friends like at the meetup. And that was really nice. But Jesse and Lisa got to meet the kids again, like when we were leaving, and they kind of hung out with them. We got to sit and chat for a little bit. And then we got all the kids kind of behind us. And Jesse was asking them questions about what they liked about YouTube and what about, what's their favorite thing about it, but what's the worst thing about it. So it was kind of cool to have them interact with him for a minute and see. But it was nice because they know who Jesse and Lisa are because they see them in the chat and stuff,
Well, you know what I found really interesting about Jesse should be like a news anchor or something because he asked some very
good
thought-provoking questions. And the two that I heard, I don't know if there was more, but the two I heard was one, he asked Abigail, what's the worst thing about us having a YouTube channel?
Well, he asked everybody and she spoke up.
Okay. So her response was that a normal task that would take minutes
so true
takes a lot longer because we got to set everything up and make sure we take videos and all that stuff. And
unless it's me doing it and then I'm making a video and it's all
and
haphazard.
then he said, well, what was the best thing? And this touched my heart that Abigail said this. The best thing that she said was that, oh, geez, I lost it just like that.
Womp, womp,
What did she say? Oh, goodness. She said something along the lines that
it documents our life.
It documents our life, but it speaks volumes to the first point, and that because we take time to video it, it's quality videos.
Oh yeah, quality videos. Except for mom does it. Yeah, you have to go check out the Sergeant's Chat. That's a really cool new thing. The Sergeant Talk TV or Sergeant TV Talk or whatever. That's Mike and Jason, and they're doing a little channel, and they just did a thing on PTSD and how it affects people in the service and stuff. So, Regina, I'm not a morning person either. Not at all.
No, my 24-year-old did not think it would be appropriate.
Oh yeah, we can find the. Wait.
All
Blue
right.
Tri-Still Jesse's lab. Oh wow, he get a root canal too? That's crazy. Abigail didn't get a root canal. She got all 4 of her wisdom teeth pulled, so she's been dealing with some pain the past 24 hours or so. Root canal, that's rough. Oh yes, please be praying for him that he feels better. Roberta, can I
There you go.
There you go. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I was gonna get to that. Thank you so much, Jesse. Yeah, that's crazy though. That's oof. Hey, Brian, we were just talking about you. Sorry I didn't get a chance to pop in your chat last night. Abigail had her wisdom teeth pulled out, and I was kind of late going, getting things set up for her and trying to keep her going with medicine wise and make sure she was good. It's not often you tell your daughter she has to eat ice cream for dinner and chase it with some chocolate pudding and maybe some cinnamon applesauce. I mean, sauce, eat some apple. So like all night long in the middle of the night, I was coming in with like a little container of applesauce and medicine. I was like 1:30. Hi, applesauce and medicine. 4:00. Hi, applesauce and medicine. 7:00. Applesauce and medicine. So yeah, it was like we were up late all through the night. So yeah.
That's funny.
So yeah, but yeah, it was an interesting night. But we had such a good weekend, and it's been a very fun week. Eating mac and cheese made my mouth sore. Oh, I'm so sorry, Abigail.
Oh.
Yeah, there's the accent. Sauce. But we did have one more surprise once we got home. And so my son Luke was holding down the fort. He was doing a great job.
Can you bring it up and we can play it?
Oh, maybe I have to do it on here.
Oh.
So he did a really great job holding down the fort.
Well, you pull that up
and go ahead.
Okay.
You can tell it then.
Well, not necessarily that, but a shout out to Luke.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And all the work that he was doing.
He's amazing.
He did an amazing job. And to put it in perspective of everything that he was doing, we're helping out a friend who had a major surgery. And
oh, sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You got to go from here.
I will.
You got to
Keep
stop.
talking.
What do you?
Keep talking.
You're hitting buttons.
Keep
you shouldn't be
talking.
hitting.
Keep talking.
Anyway, take that off.
Oh my gosh.
So
stop.
shout out to him because so we're helping our friend that has her. She
so
basically sells all the chickens that she hatches and ducks and goslings and everything else. All right. So we had how many incubators do we have? 1, 2.
I have 5 incubators going right now.
Okay. So to put in perspective, hiking with Jackie Boy, what's going on?
Hey Kevin, how are you?
To put that in perspective, we had like five incubators going. We had 2 different cages with turkeys and a goose. We had, of course, the cats, the dogs, the pigs, the rabbits, the chicken, like full-grown chickens, turkeys, all those animals he's doing. Now, I know how much work goes in this because when Monica goes on vacation, this is something that he and I would share responsibilities. Usually he would do it in the morning because he would get up later in the morning than I would to go to work. And then I would grab him on when I got home. So anyway, so I say all that to say that Monica, she has this thing about always talking about people that we know that die.
Oh, and by the way,
when
I have somebody I need to tell you.
So anyway, so she comes out of the house and says something to Luke to make him think that he did something wrong.
All I did was I stuck my head out the door and I said, Luke, did you remember to turn the emu egg? And he was like, yes. Why? And I'm like, because this is what I just found. And I like pulled it out. And yeah, I did a box of cereal last an hour there. Folks, I ate 4 kids. Box of cereal was gone last day. Oh yeah, box of cereal doesn't last very long here. Okay, let's share the thing. And I'm sure people have seen it because a lot of people have seen it. Let's share that. And we'll go right there. That's all I got. It's the best I can do.
This is the first time we've ever had one of these on the farm. Check it out. Show me what you got.
Our baby.
What
Look at that.
Is that?
It's an emu.
Look at how amazing he is. His coloring is so awesome. And let's turn him around here. Look at his feet. His feet are like dinosaur feet. Just to give you an idea how much size difference there is, this is a brand new turkey, and this is a brand new emu. He is awesome, and he's so big. So this is the egg that the turkey came out of, and this is the egg that the emu came out of.
It is a massive egg.
You can see how big this thing is. I've never seen an emu egg before, and you can see how thick this thing is. This is really awesome. I'm really, really excited to see how big this bird really gets. This is the first time we've ever had one of these.
Close it out. Yeah, it's awesome. He's doing great. We actually put him in little pants today. Like not pants, but like a little outfit so that it could catch the poop. So he wouldn't poop all over my carpet. Because
I'm going to tell you something. At work, when you get a picture of a bird running through the house with a little diaper on,
it's literally the cutest thing you've ever seen.
It's kind of funny.
But then we let him outside and we let him have his fun. We let him have his little fun time with his friends, and he made some new friends, and that was good. So no, it was a really good day. And if you can see, I'll show you a picture. That's him in his little outfit.
That's so stupid funny.
He's wearing a little outfit so he doesn't poop on my floor. And so, yeah, he has a little legs. He's a little legs on. And then he went outside and he was hanging with his new besties out there. The Ryan Gosling and all of his turkey peeps. So Ryan has a whole herd of turkeys that he hangs out with, a little flock. Now, yesterday Ryan had an injury, so we're praying that Ryan recovers, but Ryan's leg may be injured, may be broken, so I'm not really sure. We'll see. But he's not really walking on it right now. But he's eating and drinking, so I'm happy about that. So emu rides, I'm not sure. Well, emus can be eaten.
They can be. We're still working out exactly how they will fit into
our farming.
Our farm. Whether it's a business venture or whether it's another meat source for us.
Yeah, the emus are so strong, and the fact that they broke through that big shell. But I will say he has been very loved. The kids are absolutely, they adore him. And you can see just by the kids are just holding him constantly. The dog is trying to get used to him still. And I think that that's going to be a thing. She's watching him today. She wasn't really quite sure about him, but she was watching him in his little outfit. So yeah, we're still trying to make sure everybody kind of understands. But the good thing is that when I put him in his little outfit, he doesn't poop on anything. Because the first time I put him on my floor, he promptly pooped twice on my carpet. I'm like, bro, you haven't even eaten anything. It's all yolk poop. So
Yolk
anyway,
poop.
yeah. We gave him a sweater. We threw him no barbecues all on him. You never know. I think that was the thing. I think what, in the grand scheme of things, we name a lot of our animals. We name the animals that we eat. We do that. But I will say, Jackie Bohr says, woof, by the way. But anyway, I think that that's important to know is that, when we do things on the ranch, we do take it seriously, any animal that we have. And if they aren't to be consumed, or if we can't consume them, then they won't be here really. I mean, except for the dogs and cats, we're not going to eat them. So Gillum says, look, Johnny says, when I was deer hunting one day, a full-grown emu walked by, and all I could think of is he's going to look over here and see me and come over here, and I'm going to have to shoot self-defense. I don't think they're like actual dinosaurs where they like run at you, but
they look pretty cool though.
Emus do not spit on you. That's like a llama and like all the other ones. No, the emus just look cray. But no, I honestly, he's just the sweetest baby. So Eric don't need a horse. He's going to ride an emu. I will say that he's really cute. So far, the kids have been calling him Kevin because Kevin from Up was the giant bird in Up. And so I said, what happens if it's a girl? And then I realized that the one in Up was actually a girl, I think, too. And it was still Kevin. So it's still going to be Kevin no matter what, I think. They're really loving it. So hi, Kevin. Hiking with Jackie Boy, Kevin.
We named it after you.
Yeah, there you go. It would have come over to me, Johnny. I would have petted it. Yeah, well, I'm excited. He's really cute. And I think that he's going to be staying on the Bland farm for a little bit. He's probably going to be hanging out in the promised land for a few years. We'll see. It only takes 14 months before you go, if you want to.
Yeah.
My sister had some once and they were wicked mean.
Well, yeah. So, I mean, that's some of the conversation we had. And if it's wicked mean, then it's got a wicked go.
Yeah. We're not afraid to say that if it doesn't serve a purpose here, then we have to be done with it. So we're not afraid to be able to say, okay, bye-bye. And so at that point, we either give it back to Jake if it's super mean, or we or we sell it, or we just eat it and split the proceeds with Jake. We're like, all right, we got a big emu here, so let's eat some emu meat, Jake, because I'm pretty sure he's not eating his. He's just loving on his over there because they're laying eggs, and that's where we actually got the egg from. Was Jake? He was like, hey, this emu egg is getting old. Need to do something with it. Why don't you take it and try to hatch it? I was like, what? He's like, yeah, it's almost 10 days. I have no incubators open. I was like, fine, give it to me. And so I brought it home and everything. Oh my gosh, what in the world? You're giving more? What? So he gave me a tiny rundown, but can you please tell me the story? Have you all got to where we are? Okay, go ahead and you tell it because we're going to be going soon. So go ahead. How did we get to where we are?
Well, okay, I'll give you the quick version. We were in Maryland. We felt like the Lord was leading us down to Texas. Mm-hmm. And what we knew was we wanted to have a piece of property that we could grow our own food.
So when you put clothes on, you can't eat it.
And so because of that, when we first got down here, we started with cows because the guy we bought the property from said, put some cows.
Get your ag exemption
on the property so you can keep your ag exemption moving. And that's where we started. And from there, we got some chickens, of course, and then rabbits. And then somebody had called us about some potbelly pigs that
was a huge blessing. That
they just needed picked up. Now, they weren't penned up, so we had to catch them.
Not me.
But
I'm not catching them.
That's how we started in the pig business side of it. And, so like the emu thing is, there's been a lot of thought that has gone into it. But I will say this, because somebody said something about not eating it or whatever. And Monica said it right. We always look at it that they have two purposes here. And if they can't, that's either feeding us because of their offspring or feeding us from themselves. The thing is that we recently came up with a new shirt on our merch site there. And it says, if you can't eat it, you don't need it.
And for us, that's usually how it works.
And that's how it works.
I mean, our dogs serve a purpose, either protection or they're herding.
Yeah. Well, that doesn't really speak to if you can't eat it, you don't need it.
But what I'm saying is
Unless
it's beyond dogs.
Unless we're going to eat the dogs.
But no, what I'm saying is beyond the dogs, beyond the pets, like cats, and because they all serve a purpose. And so those 4 animals really do serve their purpose.
Yeah.
That we have on there.
Thank you, Miss Brampton. I'm glad you came
Thank
in
you.
here. Let's
Excuse
go.
me.
Scott.
Oh, yeah. Johnny has pigs now, straight from Georgia.
What's going on, Scott? Glad you're in here.
Yeah. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah. Alternate Thanksgiving meal. You know, that's the thing.
Alternate Thanksgiving meal. It's like alternative, like
alternate.
alternate.
I see.
Yeah,
I
it's
see.
like alternative.
What did I
like
say? Alternate.
Alternate. Everybody.
Okay. That's why I don't spell things, because I can't read either. Okay.
But
Yeah.
anyway, that's how we got here.
But yeah, I mean, that's the thing. So looking at the emu, you know, it's a huge blessing from Jake and Ann over at Little Friendship Big Texas and
90 Texas. On the back
90
20.
Texas on the back 20.
Such great people.
Very nice people,
Just love
always giving, not just to us. I mean, they're just giving people. And so this is an opportunity I probably would have never done without it being given to me. And so we're going to try it. And if it don't work out, it don't work out. But the idea is to put very little money into anything so that if it doesn't work out, then it's no loss. But if it does work out, then we're good to go. So we're gonna give it a check-see. Lots of cows around here. Yeah, in Arkansas.
There you go. Look, Drop said the wife has Drop says the wife got a stupid flower garden in the front yard. And I said, I'm sure that flower garden can be helpful. And he said, I sprinkled some medicinal flowers in the front. See, that's how you do it. Vineyard Farmhouse said dogs are medicine for our souls. And they are. See, I was talking to Brian, asking him when he was going to get a new dog. You never know.
Yeah. Let's
Excuse me.
see. Yep, John, you're
know.
right. Got to catch up sometime. We got to get to the Italian restaurant.
I know. We got to get back out there.
The Longhorn is hilarious. Always getting himself in trouble.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see.
Well, Lazy Day says, okay, boss, you're 12 minutes past your hour. Don't make me block you.
That's true.
Let's pull our poll, and we're going to head to bed because Eric's got to get up at like 4 a.m. Wait, do you have to be at work at 4?
I need to be up by 4.
Up by 4. Okay. So I'm going to go make some stuff for tomorrow. We're having a little potluck and a cleanup at our drama club co-op thing. Last day of co-op for the season. Hey, before I go real quick, I want to plug it. Our podcast is coming back, y'all. And I am so excited. Casey put together an amazing promo. Make sure you check it out. Make sure you check out the podcast channel, Round the Hay Bale, over on YouTube here. Even check us out on Instagram if you want. I'm going to repost it on our community page soon here. But I am super excited to see the little promo he put together. And we're coming back in like 2 weeks or like a week and a half or whatever. Me and Casey, Miss Ann Dale, and you will even hear from Alicia as we get started. It is going to be such a fun podcast season. And I am so excited. Come check us out and see what's going on. And otherwise, hey, let's pull our poll. And our poll, 53% said yes, they're morning people. Out of 51 votes, we got 53% said yes, or 52 said yes, and 47 said no. I am not a morning person either. But hey, My Wild Home is in here. I saw your live tonight. That's a beautiful flag. Great pick. Oh my word. So anyway, look, we love you guys. And we're so excited for you guys to come in here on Thursdays. We're sorry we're ending early. But we've got some things. And honestly, I just want to, no, do not apologize, Ryan and Melody. We love you guys. And unfortunately, we're going to get out of here tonight because Eric's got to get to work very early. And I've been up medicating my daughter every 3 hours. So I am tired and I want to get to bed early tonight. So we will see you guys next week. Come back in. We'll be here. Hey, Miss Andale's ahead of the game. Who likes hanging out with their friends, having emus, having new babies, having fun things on the farm?
Farmers do.
And farmers' wives do. Oh, you just admitted to loving new babies on the farm?
I actually wasn't listening to anything you said.
Hey, we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.